What's going on, guys? Taylor with Diamond State Off-Road. Today we're going to be working on my 2018 WR450F. We're going to be doing a water pump seal and also replacing the bearing. What it's doing is it's leaking out of the weep hole. So to diagnose that, there was coolant in my skid plate. So take the skid plate off. Get a 8mm there, an 8mm there, and an 8mm underneath here. So you're going to take those three off first and get rid of the skid plate. Mine had coolant in the skid plate. When the bike was over on the kickstand, there was coolant on the ground. So I took the skid plate off to see the weep hole.
So the weep hole is this hole right here. See if I can get zoomed in on that. Is right there. So what was happening is coolant was coming down. You can kind of see where this bolt is corroded. Coolant was coming out of here and then following the case and then dropping down into the skid plate.
So first, we got to drain the oil. Mine has a 12mm drain plug. Somebody's changed it before. So there's a red drain plug in here, so I'm not sure what the factory one is supposed to be. I would assume probably pretty close to 12. It's got about 4 hours on it.
So oil's come out of there. I'm gonna let it drain for a while, and then we'll take the drain out for the coolant.
Rain's finally calmed down, so maybe you'll actually be able to hear something. So now we're going to drain the coolant. Oil's already done. Drain plug's still out, so we're going to put it in real quick, just to keep it from leaking everywhere. I'm going to use 8mm to drain the coolant. Still got some thunder going on. I don't know if you can hear that or not. We'll try and get most of it drained out and then open the cap to let pressure off of it. Vacuum basically. I can get my hand up in here now. That was just loosening the cap. Cap's off. Got most of the coolant out of there.
So we got the pad spread. The GoPro's giving me problems, but I stuck a screwdriver in here and just pushed the pad over. And then that allows you to push the brake pedal down, which I'll do here.
So with the pad spread, push this down, stick that in there, and now you can get into there. I'm going to take the cover off for the impeller next. All four of those are the same length.
So on the water pump cover, all four are the same length. pull this off. Water pump looks good. Gasket looks good. We may even reuse that gasket. I'm not sure just yet. So now we're gonna pull the outer clutch or inner clutch cover off. And this is the one that we were worried about. Let me get you on the GoPro. This is the one that we were worried about getting the brake lever pushed down for. And this one down here. I try to leave them in the case because all of these are going to be different lengths as best as I can. So I make a drawing, I don't know how well you can see that, and then I'll take the bolts and kind of poke them around. That way I kind of know where everything goes. I have to end up taking this brake pedal off. On this one, I've never done one of these on this bike, so looks like that one actually is going to have to come off. Oh, this one's got a pin behind it too. So, see if you can see that there. There's a pin right here behind for the brake pedal. I ordered a new gasket, but we'll try and save this one. Just in case. But case is off. But this is what we're going to be replacing. Just doing the water pump here. This is the shaft for the water pump, and that's the impeller side. Just a little plastic impeller. There's a clip that we've got to get off next. It's just a little split ring. We just walked the little clip off. I'm going to use the keeper to pull this up. I don't know if you can see that or not. This little clip right here. Water pump will just, the impeller shaft will slide right out. So next we're gonna get this seal out of here. Pretty simple. There's a bunch of gunk in this thing. Just used a screwdriver to pop this outer seal out. So I got some paint stirring sticks that I'm going to put underneath here. Oh, both of those are out. So now we're going to take the bearing and go throw it in the freezer so we don't have to knock it in so hard. It may heat the case up a little bit, but that'll just make everything slide in real easy. So now we're going to put the inner seal in. That went in pretty easy. So now we're going to put outer seal in. Alright, so we got the bearing in there. Now we're going to see what size fits on the outside diameter of this. It's like 15 mil will fit pretty good. That feels pretty even all the way around. Solid. So also something, put you a little bit of oil in this bearing so it doesn't go back in dry. So we're going to be putting the impeller shaft in next. That in. We're going to come get your keeper and your dowel. Dowel pin, keeper. That's going to go through. That's going to sit over that. We're going to take our keeper circlip and slide that over.
everything is all good.
So all that's together. You got your keeper, keeper there, circlip, and then the dowel.
Next, we're going to put
the inner clutch cover gasket on.
Just going to line it over the dowels.
Take your cover.
So you will have to mess with the water pump impeller to get it to spline back in.
Well, that's on. Check your gasket. Make sure it's not pinched or hanging out anywhere.
And then we'll start putting our bolts back in. So, you don't want to hammer these home at all with the impact. I'm just running them in so I don't have to turn them all. I'm sure the manual says some sort of torque pattern and some sort of torque figure, but I'm just going to go in kind of a crisscross pattern and tighten them what I think they should be.
This gasket got bent. I was going to reuse it, but it got bent and all that, so I'm sure I could straighten it out, but I'll keep it for a spare just in case, but because I ordered a new one. And that's the part number for the water pump gasket. Drop it on the floor. So there's a dowel. There's probably two dowels on the back here. So there's a little bit of grease on here. We're going to put a little bit more. I don't know, see if I can get this to focus. This is the brake pin bolt. Tight. Put our pin back in. Okay, pin's in. You'll have to take my word for it on that. And put coolant in it, and put oil in it, and you're done. So I don't have any new coolant here, so I'm not going to put coolant in it right now. And leave cap off. Guy before me bought the Tusk cap, not me. Then put your oil back in it and you're good to go. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, learned something. Also make sure you pump your brakes back up from spreading them. Not that you had to do that on this one anyway, because that had to come off. But hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.